Hello everybody, and welcome back to One Nerd to Rule Them All. And in today's video, we'll be looking at a summary of the history of the Death Guard from Warhammer 40k. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Rot, decay, disease. To most, these are signs of death, but to the Death Guard, they are sacred gifts. Blessings from their grotesque patron, Nurgle, the Plague God. But how did the Death Guard go from loyal sons to Lords of Decay? First, we'll look at their origins on Barbarous. Before they were traitors, before they were plague-ridden horrors, they were once mortal. Born on the hellish, toxic world of Barbarous, the future Death Guard were hardened from birth. Their Primarch Mortarion was cast across the galaxy by the ruinous powers and raised not by humans, but by the necrotic warlords of Barbarous, inhuman creatures who'd breathed poison and ruled with cruelty. Mortarion, unlike them, was a hybrid. He could endure the toxic air longer than any man, but not forever. As he grew, he led the oppressed humans in revolt, learning hatred, resilience, and death. Now let's look at the Great Crusade. When the Emperor of Mankind found Mortarion, he offered him leadership of the 14th Legion, the Dusk Raiders. Under Mortarion's brutal efficiency, they became the Death Guard, spreading fear and order across the stars. They were relentless, marching through radiation, toxins, and bioweapons without flinching. Shielded by their infamous resilience, they specialised in grinding attrition warfare. The enemy could run, but never hide. But even then, a shadow loomed. Mortarion hated the Emperor's use of psychers. He believed power should come from struggle, not sorcery. That hatred would lead him to damnation. Now let's look at the Horus Heresy and the fall to chaos. When Horus turned against the Emperor, Mortarion followed, not of ambition, but out of bitter disdain. He saw the Emperor as a tyrant, cloaked in hypocrisy. But betrayal had its price. The Death Guard fleet became stranded in the warp, adrift for weeks. Their bodies rotted, their souls cried out, and something answered. Nurgle, the chaos god of disease and despair. He offered salvation through corruption. Mortarion resisted, but his men begged for relief. And in the end, he gave in. After this, they were reborn, no longer mortal, no longer clean. Their flesh bloated, armour rusted, bolters vomited bile. They were now the Death Guard of Nurgle, eternally rotting and eternally fighting. And let's look at the Long War and the 41st millennium. For 10,000 years, they had waged the Long War, unyielding, indestructible, spreading plagues across imperial worlds, converting hive cities into pestilent hives of Nurgle's blessings. Mortarion rules the plague planet in the Eye of Terror, a realm of decay where time and disease have no meaning. From there, he launched his greatest assault during the Plague Wars. Facing the resurrected Primarch reboot, Guilliman, the Death Guard brought the Imperial heartland to its knees, only barely driven back by miracle and fire. So who are the Death Guard today? Today, the Death Guard are more than traitors. They are a symbol of entropy made manifest. Their goals aren't conquer or glory. They fight to spread the gift of Nurgle. Their leader, Typhus the Traveller, the Lord of Virulence and Necrosis, each carry unique strains of the Plague God's will. Each battle is a sermon, each corpse a testament. Where they tread, life decays and corruption blooms. In a universe where death comes in 1,000 forms, the Death Guard remind us it's not the end that matters, but how much you decay along the way. So the next time you hear the buzzing of flies or feel your lungs tighten, remember, you may already be blessed by Nurgle. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you are enjoying the 40k content, then please like this video and leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see me do next time. In the description you will find 2 links, the first to my other half Rothmer's channel, so if you enjoy MMOs and action RPGs, then feel free to have a look at that. And if you enjoy all things Warhammer, then you might want to have a look at our joint channel, where Rothmer and I are building, painting, and will soon be battling our armies against each other. Anyway, that'll be it from me today. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye guys.